Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. Today I wanted to share with you guys how I put these little shaker decoration pieces together. So I wanted to bring you guys in. The camera is super zoomed in, so I'll pull you guys out in a minute. But this is the first one that I made with the little starfish there, and then on the back just some sunshine and then some stickers. And this one I left the top empty, and honestly I don't know if it's okay like the way it is, or if I should add a tag. I have no idea, but for now I've left it as it is, although I'm kind of hesitant if I should or shouldn't add something to the top. But this is the bigger one. This is 3x4, and this is heck I don't know, 4x3 I think, or 2 3/4. So 2 3/4 by 4, and then this is a 3x4. So I wanted to show you that. I decided to use a postcard on the front and then a postcard on the back. No other stickers in the back. And then I did end up sewing all the way around this one on all 4 sides, including these 2 areas right here. And then for this one, I only ended up sewing on the top. Everything else was left for the pocket. So the inspiration for this, let me zoom you guys out. And now I could remove my paper. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to be able to see it on the black mat. That's the reason why I had that white paper there. But let me show you the inspiration. So I know I haven't been sharing a lot. Sorry. I know I haven't been sharing a lot of my scrap therapy. I think I've shared 1 or 2 layouts so far. I am going to do a flip through eventually whenever I'm done. But the inspiration, oh, and by the way, I ended up changing this. Because remember we did our doily embellishments. I decided to add that and add the splash of yellow to this page. But this was the inspiration for making the shaker pockets. This one I ended up using the Felicity Jane sequin. So they already had, I don't know, I think it was a birthday sequin mix. And I decided to remove all the sequin but take these out because they were just too big for my liking. So I kept these separated, and I took all of the sequin, which is the ones that you see here, and then I decided to add a few of my things. So I added some beads. I added some of these little circles that you guys see in there. They're like little pellets of something. You see them rolling around, the gold ones. Those were given to me by Susan. I don't know where she got them from, but she's gonna probably be here in the comment section anyway, so she could let us know. But I ended up, remember, I got these organizers and I ended up putting them all in here, and these are what they look like. They're just little pellets, like balls or something. So I added some of that, and then I think she gave me these also, which is like snow, like, so I know you can hardly tell because it's white, but there are a little bit, just a little bit of it in here as well. So yeah, so I kept the sequin from the Felicity Jane. I added those gold ones from there. I added a touch of this white one right here, and then I ended up adding some pink beads. And that, once I created this, I ended up putting a doily, a piece of paper, some decorations, and then at the back, I just added Beautiful Moments. This is a ticket from Prima, and this is a ticket from Simple Stories. You guys know how I store my ephemera. And then the little heart is from Felicity Jane. And I just kept it here because I thought it went really well with the yellow on my son's hat. And that's it. I wanted to, it's a scrap therapy book, so you do whatever you, whatever you want. And I felt like playing, and that's what I created when I came down to play. So once I did that, then I was like, oh, I have to do a summer project because I'm doing a crafty swap with Susan, and the inspiration is summer. We didn't put no rules. Whatever craft summer idea we want, whatever it was, could have been a book, it could be, I don't know, anything. Basically, there was no stipulation of what the project should be. We just said or agreed that it would be summer related. So I have ordered the Simple Stories Vintage Coastal Collection from Simon Says Stamp, because you guys know my first choice is scrapbook.com because they're a little bit cheaper. But what was I gonna say? Oh, they were sold out of the kit already, and so I didn't want to buy the individual pieces, so I put an order with Simon Says Stamp, and it's supposed to be arriving soon. But in the meantime, I figured that I would use just the sticker book to create these little embellishments. So I'm gonna be putting a Happy Mail for her for the crafty swap, and I'm gonna be using this collection. And let me do a flip through. I think I showed you guys this when I hauled it. Even though it's like summer, the colors are very pink and teal and white, and see, like this, like I just love that. And there are obviously blues and greens, but they're very, I don't know, like very soft in my opinion. And so this is the reason why, like, the summer inspiration is mostly pink. So that's why I ended up putting a pink sequin mix as best as I could. I'm not an expert on doing mixes by myself, you guys, so this was just me doing a try, like a first try. So I'm gonna keep this aside, and I'm going to show you how I put them together. And I've pulled a few things here and there so that I could kind of play, but I'm thinking that this one is going to be a little bit more on the green side so that I could use these turtles right here for the decoration. So I am going to start by trimming off this pocket page. It's easier for me, even though I do have a heat tool so that I could bind them. I kind of like that the job is kind of already put together for me. So I am going to trim this off. This is by Webster's Pages, and I am going to do, should I do a big one? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the big one and then save the little one. And that's exactly what these are. That's the top one, and then this is the bottom one of that page. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the top, and then this is the bottom piece. So I am going to put that aside. I'm going to start off by trimming as evenly as I can because this is plastic. So I noticed it was moving for me when I was trying to cut yesterday. And if it gives you a hard time, just follow the line and use your scissors, because I just literally bent this like so. Sorry you guys, give me a second. There we go. Let me cut that piece. Okay, so before we do anything, let's get our little mixture going. And I am gonna add a charm So let me show you guys what I have. So this is a little container that honestly I've had for so long. I used to store my sequin in these containers, but then I ended up getting this storage area, and I loved having these here because they're like smaller and easy, more organized. And then I kept all my kind of hardware. I think I meant to say hardware here. And I kind of have it organized by what they are. I actually pulled this because I'm going to be using the white stars. Susan gifted me those. Or maybe it was right now. Honestly, I don't remember. But I'm going to use some of these white stars. And then I just kind of have it random. But I did put all my Christmas here and all my ocean theme right here. So we have a mermaid, a fish star, another charm, piece of a charm with a mermaid, but we're not using blue, so I can't use that. And then for some reason I have tons of shelves. Then we have those. Let's see, I have anchors, more fish stars, and then a lot of these, well, a few of these. I must have bought in like the bundle from Michael's. Then we just have more extra stuff, and then some seahorses. But I am gonna remove the chain. So I know this is kind of crazy, and I'm kind of all over the place, but trust me, it's all gonna come together. I just wanted to show you the pieces. You could buy chains like this. I think some of them Tim Holtz. These are from Tim Holtz, I think. And then some of them are just like off-brand ones that honestly I don't even know from where. But I do keep the chains here because I like to assemble and disassemble. But I wanted to show you guys that I also, whenever I find jewelry that's on sale like this, first of all, I found this necklace, and then look at everything that was in there. A heart, some little rhinestones here, a wing, the cross, more bling, and then a little bird. Those can all be individual charms or pieces for a charm if you just do the job of pulling them apart. So I feel like I didn't pay that much for this. And then I could also open up the chain and use the chain pieces for smaller charms, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I'm going to use that. I just wanted to show you guys because I like to keep them here. But I found these at Michael's long time ago. They were on sale for $1. And I don't know what they were meant to be, but the pieces, if I can open them, but I can't because I have to get it open with a tool or something. The pieces are already ocean themed, so it already has a horse, the shelf, a few rocks, and then the anchor. And this one is the exact same thing. So I don't know if this were meant to be earrings that you could just hook up to earring and then wear them, but I'm gonna use them as the charm for our embellishment, like this one. I ended up using a sea star for there. So I was thinking that I could do the same and maybe change the rocks here or remove the rocks. I don't have any smaller than those. These are too big, too heavy for them. So I don't know. I might just take them off completely, to be honest. But so yeah, so I just wanted to show you the pieces because you don't necessarily have to spend so much money buying a specific charm. You can make your own, especially if the things are already kind of halfway put together for you, like this one is. So basically I would just take a clasp, and then, you know what, since I'm here talking to you guys, let me just give you the example. I'm not gonna keep it on the pink one because I don't, like I said, I don't think that the blue stones necessarily go with it, but you could just add the clasps here, open this up, put the clasp, and now it's a charm. And then you can either put it here on the outside, obviously, so it looks a lot cuter, or you could put it on the other side. And voila. Maybe it's too much. Maybe you just want to do one, like the anchor or something. That would be cute. See? So it's all ideas that I think you guys can benefit from. Of course, I love the organization that I have here, and I just wanted to give you guys, in case you haven't thought about this, that I think honestly finding this kind of stuff makes life so much easier, and it still helps you, because honestly all you would have to do is just, if you just want to use one, you just got to open it and then pull the chain that's already there and hook it up to your embellishment or whatever it is that you want to do. So I think because I don't know if I want it chunky, but I do want to remove the blue stones, maybe I am gonna just leave the turtle and the seashell and leave the rest for another project. So we'll see how that turns out. But I just wanted to give you that idea. So we're gonna put this one back with the mermaid or with the ocean theme. And then this one is the one that we're going to use. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it and set it aside. Also, I don't know if, honestly, it would be kind of annoying to have to create a chain yourself, but I do have these for connecting purposes in case your chain is too short or you need something extended, then you can just add those loops into it. Let's see. So let's talk about sequin. I know I'm kind of when am I gonna get to starting the project? Okay, let's talk about the sequin. Even though this looks like a lot, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Even though this looks like a lot, it really isn't a lot, because I noticed remember, I'm just playing around with creating sequin mixes of my own. Usually I pre-buy them already mixed, where somebody's already done the job for you, but they're a bit more expensive. And I was trying to put mixes myself, and I realized that I really don't have a lot of sequin. Like, I have a lot of embellishment pieces, but sequin, I don't have a lot. I don't even have like white ones that are by themselves. See, these are already pre-bought mixes. And so basically what I had to do, I literally went through one of these and started pulling all the white ones and the clear ones out of the container so that I can add them to here. And I thought that was kind of annoying, and it was very time consuming, but it made me realize that I don't have a lot of sequins. And so I am gonna be placing an order with Cartwright. I've heard about them. I've seen other YouTubers order, and I thought that they would be expensive, but I actually went to their website and the little packages were like $1.25. Why did nobody ever tell me, or why didn't I ever pay attention to the other YouTubers? I don't know if they even mentioned the price, but anyways, I decided to check them out, and it's very affordable. I mean, you get a little baggie for $1.25. I think that was the cheapest that I saw. And then you go to like $1.50 or $1.75. And then of course, if you want to order the bigger bags, then you're talking about $12, $14 and up. Okay, so for our turtle, because I kind of want to go on a green See the seashells? The seashells were so pretty. And at first, I wanted to use like the seashells for here, but I just stuck with the flamingos. But for the turtle, we're going to go, I also have the hibiscus here that I could use, but then I realized that I only have red sequin. I don't really have, and these are like a deep red. I don't have anything to kind of tone it down unless I add some white. I don't know, I just couldn't make it work. So I could have used that pink hibiscus right here though. We'll see. I am going to stick with the turtle because I just think it's super cute. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, here we go. So what color do we want to add? So for sure this one, because I think this green is just too dark. This one's definitely too dark. So we'll stick with this one. And then we need something to kind of balance it out. And we could use some beads. Some clear beads. I don't know if those two go together. I wanted to use these. You see this is like a soft sage hearts, but then I don't think those go with it. So maybe I could use these crystals. I don't know. I'm so bad at putting pieces together. We'll use these, which are just the half crystals. We could add a few of those. Let's see, what do we have on the other one? Maybe some of these. You guys think this is a good combination? I honestly, I've just have not played enough with sequin mixes, so I don't know if I'm doing a crappy job or a good job. Or a good job. So I'm gonna put those here. Let me put this one out the way, and let me see. Oh, I have some white stars. That's what I wanted to use. In here I have some of these stars, but I already am using the other one, so I'll leave it. And then do we want to add these? All of these were given to me by Susan. So I don't know if I want to add that. These are just pebbles, but these are like in a silver tone. These are like gold. And then these are like little sand. I actually ended up using this one. Where did I use it? Yeah, I used it in this one. These right here. So I know it looks like, can you guys see? It's in there. So I use these for these, and then I use the gold pebbles for this one right here. So let's use this and see how it goes. So okay, so I'm gonna pull out my little spoon here. I'm gonna move the charm out the way, and I'm gonna start, oops, that's no good. The little cork thing just broke inside. Let me see if I could get it out. Come on. I knew I was gonna do that, but it's okay. At least the stars will come out. Okay, so let me add a few in here. Put that aside. Okay. And then let's start our little mixture. Like, see, this one was a mixture already because I have like flowers here. So I don't want the flowers. So let me just get them in there. Kind of keep my eye out to see if I see any flowers. Okay. Put these on the side. Make sure you seal them, because I have done it where I leave these open and then they just honestly go all over the place on my workspace. I think the white of these is gonna tone it down. And let's add a few of those hearts. That's gonna help. And then let's see how it's gonna start looking. Let me grab some of these. Maybe I should add some beads to this also. But I don't like my shakers to be so fat, but I don't like for them to be so skinny neither, if that makes sense. So I honestly have to do this. Like, I have to mess with it and keep playing with it until I find like the happy medium that I like. And if you need to add some more, you add some more. Or if you need to take away, it's a mess. I have done it before, but it's like you have to separate everything all over again, one by one. And honestly, that's annoying. So just kind of, I feel like we should add, let me see if I have some white beads, and I need to add a little bit more sequin. You know what, we could add some of this too. Not a lot, because this is very overpowering. Because it's like flakes, if that makes sense. I don't have white beads. I only have those silver. Should I go for it? I'm kind of scared. I mean, I did put that silver, so I might as well. At least one. Let's start off with just one spoonful. Okay. See, I dump everywhere. I even had to, I didn't have to, but I asked Mike, because every paycheck that we get paid, we have a little like 40 allowance for, you know, he likes to buy his instructionals for jiu-jitsu and wrestling and stuff like that, like videos or whatnot, instructionals basically. And I like to buy a little bit of like crafting stuff. And so I was like, hey babe, with my allowance, I wanna, is it okay if I order some sequin? And he was like, yeah, go for it. He never tells me no. We were just talking about this yesterday. I was like, babe, when have you ever, in like our 18 years, we've been together 18 years, but been married 17 years. I said, when have you ever said no to me? And he really hasn't. We couldn't figure it out when was the last time. So that's a good husband right there. Let me add a few. Then I'm putting away at the same time so I don't have a mess here. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then maybe a couple more hearts. These hearts are so pretty. I don't remember where I got them. You guys can see. So pretty. Like I said, they're like that soft mint or like a soft sage. Okay, so that's that. Let me put the hearts away as well. These away. Let's add this, which is the flakes. Now I feel like I've added way too much stuff in here. Okay, maybe one more flakes. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so let me put everything away. I'm trying to keep my area clean, you guys. Because I am a messy crafter. Okay. Let me put my little tool away. Where are my tweezers? I'm missing pieces already, see? Okay, so for this one, we are going to, before we do anything else, I am going to hand sew all the sides. I know that's kind of, it's gonna take a while, and I know that you guys don't want to see this, so I am going to just take my thread and go all the way around. And first and foremost, before I go anywhere, I'm gonna sew the top. So normally what I do, let me just show you really quick, is I bring my little cut mat here and I just align it to one of these white lines that the mat already has, and then I just take that needle or take one of these and then just create my holes. I'm just gonna go along the line so that I get a straight line all the way across. And then once the holes are kind of there, they're marked, then I just go with the needle, and super easy. So let me finish really quick. I'm gonna honestly work on this off camera so that you guys are not here forever. It's boring. It's like watching paint dry. And so I'm gonna cut it, but I am gonna tell you that for the other ones, I don't know if you guys see that I marked it. You guys can see the dots there. For these ones, it wasn't just one all the way around. I had to go up, come back, go back up, come back down, because I am hand sewing this. So it's gonna take me a while. That's the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and do it up camera. So all right guys, that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna work on this and see you guys in a little bit for the decoration and the rest of the project. We'll see you guys in a bit. I'm back. Sorry, just kind of trying to get this straight, but I'm always sideways. Okay, so here is what it looks like. I ended up sewing all the way around. I kind of left this not sewn, and because I am hand sewing, guys. You know what? When I had a sewing machine, I never used it. And now that I don't have one, I seem to be sewing like a whole lot more, and it's making me want to like get one. And I don't know if I should. But I hand sewed, brought it back. So basically I went over it twice with the thread. So here's what we have. Honestly, it's looking super cute. I don't know if I should add a tag, because I do like how this one has a tag, but you guys can see I ended up sewing this one. This one I didn't necessarily sew, and I don't know I don't know how to decorate it. I'm kind of stuck. So I know for sure I want to use the little turtle. So let me go back to finding it. Let's use this one that's going this direction. And this corner right here, can you guys even see? This corner right here doesn't have a hole. I only have 3 because that's the way the pocket pages were made. So I'm just going to put it in this corner like that. Like half of it on the seam right here and then half of it sticking out. And then, so that's that. We could put a sentiment, or we could put the sentiment at the top, which I honestly haven't decided. Like I just don't know. Oh my gosh, this is so hard decisions. I don't know if I should put the eyelet here in this corner and then just kind of let this dangle. Oops. Let's see if I could grab it and dangle like this. But I know that looks like too much. So give me a second. I am going to grab my jewelry thingy. Or it's a bead landing kit. I have no idea. I ended up buying this at Michael's. It was, I want to say $19.99, but I ended up using a coupon. You guys know how I operate when it comes down to that. So I am going to prop open the chain. Just kind of trying to see, trying to see which tool I'm going to end up using. Maybe these two. Let me put that aside, and I'm going to open the chain to remove, but it looks like I have to open this one right here. So sometimes you could do it by using this tool and then just cranking it open a little bit, and we could start removing the pieces that we don't need. So although this stone right here is kind of white, but let's see, let's just separate them all. So that's the, I think I'm gonna keep the blue stone. So I keep the seahorse to make the turtle company and the shell. So 3 chains. Let me just, honestly, these are so hard to handle because they're so small. I don't know how jewelry crafters make their stuff. They gotta be so patient to work with small openings, and I can't even grab it. Oh, there we go. So then all you have to do is squeeze it back. Okay, and then the ring. Oh, I totally jacked that up. Okay, hold on. I gotta reopen it again because I left this piece like hanging out here and I need it to go in there. So I gotta open this back up. Or maybe I should open this one. Let me just grab it really quick. Okay, and then put it here. You know what? While I have it, What do you guys think? Or should I think I'm gonna end up doing a tag for this, like one of these, because I don't want to do it on the plastic, so I might just do it on that. So let me hold off on closing this one. I'm gonna open it a little bit and then kind of move it to the side, and let's work on creating. I'm gonna bring this one because I want to use the small hole right here, which is 1/8, and I have to find the eyelids, but I honestly don't know where I put, so give me a second. Oh, I found them. We are going to go with a silver, since the inside is silver, but the chain is not though. But it doesn't go with any of the other colors unless I use white. And the gold is too bright. So let's go with white. I'm going to cut this. Right there. Sorry, I'm trying to slide the eyelid in there. Okay. Now I'm gonna smash. Oh, and it hopped right out. Make sure. Okay, so there is the eyelid, and now we can go ahead and seal this up. Just gonna make sure I grab both. Going to kind of push them together because I even it like so. And then kind of, I like for them to overlap a little. And that's our little charm on the side. It kind of tends to go over like there. Does that make sense? Like it kind of wants to go to the side, but that's okay. Okay, so now that we have that, let's finish decorating. So first of all, what do we want to put in the back? Shall we put the other turtle here? I wonder if they're roughly the same size. Because see what I did here? I ended up using a post sticker here, like a postage from these two right here. And then I just did the same on the other side, and they were like the same size to kind of hide the background. So I'm thinking, yeah, these are going to be the same size. So, sorry, I'm kind of just moving everything so that it's flat. Oh yeah, perfect. Let me just make sure. Look, perfectly there, and then perfectly there. This goes really well. Okay, so to finish this off, let's add like a word here. These tabs right here are very flimsy. You would have to back them up to something before you put them like anywhere in the decorative piece. But we can add, what about this one that says My Happy Place? And just put it here next to it. I also have some, let's see, how's that? Now for the back, obviously you are going to see that. So you can always back it up with another one because they're basically cut roughly the same. And you just dress, meaning straight, not like I just did. Like that. And like that. And I think that is our decorative decoration. Our decorative decoration. Wow, that's perfect English right there. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this little embellishment idea, summer theme, using the vintage coastal for all of these, and see which one is your favorite. This one I decided to do on this side. So I feel like they all turned out super cute. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little project, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.